Hi, I'm Elizabeth D'Orazio, coming to you from the Upper Valley Humane Society right here in Enfield. We've got a special treat. We have a special guest, Dash. And actually, he's joined by the dog behavior consultant here, Meredith, and she also coordinates the volunteers. So we're going to chat about how she helps bring these dogs from places of neglect and abuse to healthy lives, but also how we can be involved in helping the Humane Society. So thank you for joining us.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
So tell us about your work evaluating the dog's behavior and getting their training plans in place.
Well, each animal that comes in has a behavior evaluation. We do a two-step process. First part is an aggression assessment to identify resource guarding or any issues of that sort. And then we do a test. A second part is called Meet Your Match, and it's an ASPCA program. And it basically determines how persistent the dog is and what motivates the dog. So given those two tests, we can try to hone in on what type of a family or person we think that the dog will be appropriate with.
And you're very thorough with that too, which is important to not only, you working with the dog, but making sure the dog and the family are correctly matched.
That's right. That's correct.
And there's individual training plans then that take the dog through that process?
Right. If we identify an issue that the dog has, for the most part, dogs just need basic manners to be a good pet. So if we have a dog, say Dash, like to jump up, we would work on sitting for a greeting rather than jumping up all the time. But we can do some more formal behavior modification, working on food bowl aggression and issues like that as well.
He's being very good, and he's been very patient waiting, so we appreciate it. You also work with the volunteers here. Tell us how you coordinate the volunteers.
Well, right now we are trying to bring in people to work with the dogs. In the kennel, it's very important to provide enrichment for the dogs. In the kennel, they spend 80% or 90% of their time in their kennels, and so we like to provide things for them to do and lower their stress level. The stress level in the kennel is very high, so it's okay, Dash.
He's being so good.
So we have kennel manners that the volunteers work on, and they also work on giving them enrichment toys, and we also have programs for massaging the dogs in the kennel, and we have our newest program is reading to the dogs. So if we have a shy dog, our Pause and Read program works for them. And then we have another level of volunteering, which is training the dogs. And we're really lucky. The community seems to have a lot of qualified people out there that want to volunteer their time. And they come in and they do the basic skills with the dogs. And it just makes a huge difference. The volunteers make a huge difference.
And you really have a spectacular facility here. I know you've done a lot of work to really make this accessible not only to the dogs, but those people coming to see them or to utilize the facilities.
Yes, definitely.
And I will say Dash has been good, and I understand he's a shelter dog.
He is. He's adopted, but he is a shelter dog. And he's a good one too.
Yeah, I was going to ask if he was available. He's not.
No, he's not available for adoption.
He is one of the beautiful success stories that you've had here. So what we'd like to do is encourage all of our viewers to go on the website and see how they can volunteer and help out here at the Upper Valley Humane Society. And we do appreciate the work you do, because the behavioral work really helps evaluate these animals and put them in their proper homes.